We're hearing new details this morning about the family controversy surrounding the death of legendary broadcaster Casey Kasem. The radio icon died more than 4 years ago. It led to a very bitter dispute over his final resting place, and the estate estimated to be between $80 and $100 million. His 3 adult children filed a wrongful death suit against his second wife, Jeannie Kasem. She later filed a countersuit. Both parties reported claims of cruelty and neglect. Peter Van Sant spoke to Kasem's wife and his daughters for next weekend's 48 Hours.
This is Casey Kasem in Hollywood on American Top 40.
From his American Top 40 countdown,
Coming, Scoob!
to Scooby-Doo's pal Shaggy,
Here it comes!
everyone knew that voice. Jeannie Thompson, his second wife,
We're gonna miss the bus!
and a star of the hit TV show Cheers, grew up listening to him.
I heard this DJ come on, and I went, oh my God, who is this guy?
Casey also had 3 kids from his first marriage, Carrie, Mike, and Julie. But they would have a strained relationship with their new stepmom. After more than 30 years of marriage, Casey was diagnosed with a debilitating Parkinson's-like disease. It was then, his children say, Jeannie cut off their access to him.
Starting in 2012 is when I felt that the isolation began.
Jeannie says his children began a campaign of harassment.
We have been stalked, tracked, bullied.
The family feud escalated when Carrie says Jeannie put Casey's health at risk by taking him out of a rehab facility.
Jeannie Kasem pulled my dad out at 2:30 in the morning out of a convalescent center, unhooked his G-tube, unhooked his IV.
In 2014, Kasem's family discovered that Jeannie had moved Casey to Washington State. Armed with a court order to hospitalize their dad, this bizarre showdown occurred between Carrie and Jeannie.
In the honor of King David, I submit to you.
What person in their right mind throws frozen meat at you, screaming biblical verses?
To the dogs, to the dogs.
In June 2014, Casey Kasem died. The family battle went nuclear.
Jeannie killed my father.
When you say killed, do you mean murder?
What she did led to his death.
They chemically restrained him. They removed his hydration, his nutrition.
Each side has sued, blaming the other for Casey's death. And there's even been drama during depositions. The case is scheduled for next year. A court may decide who gets Casey's fortune.
I'm not going to quit. I'm the daughter of a Marine, and what they did was wrong.
If someone killed your father, wouldn't you want justice? Take the money, take it all. I want her in jail.
Boy, that has gotten very, very ugly. I remember when that story first broke, and I remember the meat throwing incident. There's still many questions. But it's interesting, on Saturday's report, everybody will see for the first time where Casey Kasem is buried. Remember, for a long time, that was a big mystery. That will be revealed on Saturday.
I mean, I remember I listened to Casey
Kasem
that voice.
Keep your feet on the ground and keep reaching for the stars. Oh, I love that show.
The soundtrack, literally, of everybody's growing up.
Yeah.
I love that show and liked him, too, a lot. You can watch Peter's full report, The Mysterious Death of Casey Kasem, Saturday night on 48 Hours. It airs at 10, 9 Central, right here on CBS.